school of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, Howland High School welcomes you to this interscholastic contest between Austintown Fitch and Howland High School. To honor America, please stand and join in the playing of our national anthem. Today's game is sponsored by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Your attendance and support of the student athletes and coaches is appreciated by member schools. Though both teams are rivals, they are expected to exhibit the qualities of good sportsmanship throughout the contest, and the administration of both schools requests the same from all fans. The officials assigned to this game have met extensive requirements set by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and have been assigned based upon the process approved by the OHSAA's Board of Directors. The officials for this game are Kevin Holmes, Daniel Yoder, and Donald Petrowski. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of Howland High School. All fans are asked to respect the effort each of them has put forth preparing for today's contest. We ask all attending to show courtesy and respect for fellow fans, officials, coaches, those administering the contest, and of course, your team and your opponent. And as important today as ever, please respect the game. Before we tip off, here are this afternoon's starters. First from Austintown Fitch with a record of 8-5. Number 1, junior Zeta Crickey. Number 5, sophomore Destiny McCullough. Number 21, sophomore Ayla Ray. Number 22, junior Kara Perron. Number 33, freshman Rachel Spaulding. Head coach Jeff Wilson, assistant Julie Oslage, John Dubeck, Andre Edmonds, and Ronald Ray. For your Howland Tigers, record of 6-5, head coach Aaron Pounds, Matt Clues, Sarah Price. Number 4, sophomore Alyssa Masucci. Number 11, senior Alyssa Pompelia. 24, senior Jamie DeSalvo. Number 30, senior Kylie McLean. And number 33, senior Taylor Lawrence. Good luck to both teams.
Okay, that was our starting lineups, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this Saturday afternoon matinee. This is the Howland Lady Tigers, the girls basketball team at 6-5. They are playing host to the 8-5 Austintown Fitch Falcons. And for these Howland Lady Tigers, they played in a tournament last week down at South Range in a Holiday Hoops Classic where they played a tough opponent in the Archbishop Hoban Knights from Akron, where they lost 69-46. A dominant first quarter by the Knights, 20-7, was the story in that contest. And off we go as we get a jump ball all ready to start off this contest. That was number 21, Ayla Ray, getting that jump ball. But we will tip off once again here as Alyssa Masucci and Ray will fight for this tip ball. Glad to have you with us. The Austintown Fitch Falcons coming in with an 8-5 record, a dominant 62-36 win over Warren Harding on Wednesday. Alyssa Pompalia, their best shooter, starts off the scoring right away. 3-0 Howland already. The 3 points belong to Pompalia. And here comes number 5, Destiny McCullough. She is their best shooter, 52% from the floor. Shot there, up and out. That was number 22, Kara Pirone. Out of bounds, going to go back to the Howland Lady Tigers. But these Lady Tigers, they have had one of the toughest schedules, both boys and girls, in this Mahoning Valley. They played tough teams like Archbishop Hoban, Hoover, Salem, who's in the state polls. Keep in mind, Salem's in the state polls. A tough Massillon Perry squad. And Marlington. Down in Alliance, no good. That was Taylor Lawrence going there. And a jump ball going to be called. But it's nice of the Howland Lady Tigers to have a winning record despite that tough schedule. 6-5. They did win that Tony Ross tournament, their host tournament, 2 weeks ago that I called. But here comes number 1, Zeta Crickey. She is their best scorer, 247 points coming into this game. She averages 19 points a game for the Falcons. She had 28 to lead the Falcons in their win against Warren Harding. As we get a foul here, a minute gone by here into this contest. That will be number 33, Taylor Lawrence, picking up her first foul. The inbound pass to number 21, Ayla Ray. And a steal there. Taylor Lawrence gets that one for the Howland Lady Tigers. 3-0 Tigers, a minute gone by into this contest. Alyssa Pompalia on their first possession. Hit a 3 like she always does. Finds Pompalia and tries to finish. Going to get that layup to go. Good defense there by Austintown Fitch. Puts it up. McCullough couldn't get that one to go. So Howland will take it back here. Of course, these league games are very tough. This is only a 5-team conference. But Howland is 1-0 in the conference with that win over Boardman back on December 15th. A 60-45 win, as that will be a foul there on the Falcons. Ray going to be called with that foul. So here comes the line set here. Pass here to Jamie DeSalvo, the tall girl. Puts it up and won't go. Howland has had some struggles this year, making their bunnies, making their layups in. It will stay with Howland. Box 2 going to be called here by Coach Pounds. Coach Pounds trying to stay above 500 here. Pass here to Alyssa Masucci. Now to Pompele, who gets it out to Masucci. Let's see, it appears to be a 2-3 coming up here for Coach Jeffrey Wilson in the Austintown Fitch Falcons. Alyssa Pompalia moving around the perimeter, moving around the key. Let's see if they can get something going. That's a turnover there by Austintown Fitch. Ray with that steal there. And that's going to stay on the Fitch end. Alyssa Pompalia fighting for it. She gets it. So Pompalia, transition game. She slows down here for the Tigers. Puts it up. Kylie McLean. No good. Rebound McCullough. So a fast-paced game so far here as McCullough couldn't get that one to go. Rebound there by Masucci. As Masucci's pushing it down the floor for the Tigers. So the pass here to Jamie DeSalvo. She's at top. Passes it to the right wing now. Taylor Lawrence moves back up top here. Trying to set up the play here for Howland. And you're seeing a lot of cutting down low. A longer possession this time for the Howland Lady Tigers. Puts it up. No good. Once again, another missed layup here for Howland. She avoids the travel. Puts it up and one. So a long possession that ends in a bucket there for Howland. Jamie DeSalvo picks up her first bucket. And that will be a foul. The first foul going to be called on Ray. She was fighting for that rebound. Of course, she is the team's leading rebounder with 74 rebounds coming into this game, an average of 5.7 a game. As Jamie DeSalvo trying to connect on a three-point play. The wait, no good. So it remains 5-0 Howland here. 3 minutes gone by in the first quarter of play. Keeps it in play. Alyssa Pompalia trying to get it, and most likely going to be a jump ball, but Howland avoids it. And we get a jump ball this time, though. Fight for the loose balls. It's going to stay with the Austintown Fitch Falcons, who have had a great start to their season, 8-5. They are 1-1 in the AAC after going 5-14 a year ago, where they lost in the sectional semifinals at Madison, 75-40. But here comes the drive there. McCullough trying to score for Austintown Fitch, and Howland is very aggressive there on the defense. They get the rebound. Count it. Excuse me. No, count it. That is a charge there. Going to be called Amasuchi. Good call there by the officials. And it will go back to Austintown Fitch. Howland commits a turnover there on the offensive foul. First foul on Masucci. So, Austintown Fitch with some life here in this first quarter. They trail 5-0. They haven't scored yet halfway through this first quarter. It was tipped, no over and back. The official waves it was tipped, so it's going to stay on the Fitch side. Pass here to McCullough. Masucci guarding, as she is their best shooter. Pass here. This is number 33, Rachel Spaulding, the freshman. It's going to stay on the Fitch end once again here, as we're going to get a half-court set. But the story here for Austintown Fitch, trying to make it back to districts for the first time since 2019. Of course, that was the first time in 2019 that they made the districts in around 2 or 3 decades. I'm not so sure. But the put up there, a foul this time. Masucci avoids the charge, but she will head to the free throw line to shoot a pair. So the Austintown Fitch Falcons commit yet another foul. They had 12 against Warren Harding on Wednesday. Masucci, first one is in. Of course, she is a good player to score there for the Howland Tigers. Along with Pompalia, she gets her first one there. It's 6-0 Tigers as Pompalia goes back to the bench. And Coach Pounds sending in a young girl there, number 3. I believe that is Mia Barish. It's 7-0 Howland. As another turnover there by Howland. They commit another turnover. They force another turnover, but this is the turnover going to the Fitch side. Puts it up. That's good. And Fitch finally on the board here in this first quarter. Zeta Crickey with that bucket there. She is their best scorer for a reason. Fight for the loose ball. Stoppage of play here. A jump ball going to be called here. As Pompalia checking back in for the Howland Lady Tigers, getting about 30 seconds on the bench there. Of course, when you got a girl like Pompalia, she is counted upon by Coach Pounds to play a lot of minutes here. Of course, she is the senior with experience. Melissa Masucci right there to get it back for the Tigers. It's 7-2 Howland with under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter of play. Nice momentum here by the Tigers. Alyssa Pompalia picking up the pace there, trying to pick up the intensity. We get a hand check. They'll take it out of bounds here. The foul going to be called on Fitch. That will be Ray picking up her second here. Second team foul for Ray here in this first quarter of play, after she only had 2 against Harding. So she already matches the foul she had against Harding. The pass here to Alyssa Masucci. Now to Jamie DeSalvo. Puts it up. Good. Hook shot good. And the Howland Lady Tigers back on top by 7, 9-2. 2 points there for Jamie DeSalvo. Howland has a goal to win the league. Win this very small league here And they are playing very well here against these Austintown Fitch Falcons. The last time they won their league was back in 2017, 5 years, a half decade. As number 23, Lanny Henning, coming in off the bench, will be called for her first foul. So 2:24 to go in the first quarter of play. Alyssa Masucci, 5 team fouls here in this first quarter for Austintown Fitch. As Howland to double digits here. 3 points here for Masucci. But good job only holding Fitch to just 2 points, as that's now a 9-point game, 11-2 there. 4 points for Alyssa Masucci. They have a diversity of scorers here for Howland, and they are just being balanced here in their offensive attack. It's paying off. A 9-point lead, 11-2. And a travel violation there. Coach Pound saw that, and he is happy about that. Howland will get the basketball back here. Just getting it into Fitch's faces. They only committed 12 turnovers against Harding, and turnovers here in the first quarter are hurting them. A shot was blocked. They keep it. It was Taylor Lawrence going up for the 3-point shot. Another foul here. They will take it out of bounds. 16 foul here in this first quarter. So we are 1 foul away from the bonus already here with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. That will be number 34, Jordan Binion, the center, going to be called for that foul first. And that's Mia Barris, gets it in for 2. A nice first quarter here by Howland, 13-2. They are definitely rebounding. They played a very tough Hoban team. Of course, the 3 quarters won by the Knights. You saw a tied 15-15 third quarter. So it shows that Howland can play with the top teams. They do play in Division I of the OHSAA. But Hoban is definitely a powerhouse that Howland definitely used as a test for tournament time. And Mia Barish, 4 quick points there. How about that? 4 points for Mia Barish coming into her own here. Everyone scoring for the Howland Lady Tigers. Over a minute to play first quarter, and it's a 13-point lead for Howland. Of course, keep in mind that they want to make sure to keep Fitch from going on splurges and runs, as number 13, Andrea Moore, checking in for the Austintown Fitch Falcons. As we get Crickey to inbound here for Austintown Fitch. Crickey was 10 of 21 from the field on Wednesday. That's good. So 4 points here in this first quarter for Austintown Fitch, as that's number 33, Rachel Spaulding, starting tonight as a freshman. The guard, 5'5". Under a minute to play. Taylor Lawrence puts it up, count it, and 1. So whenever Fitch scores, Howland has an answer right back. Very intense, very hard driving to the basket. 2 points here for Lawrence. That's going to be the first foul, I believe, on number 20, Elizabeth Spaulding. I believe they are twins, if I am correct here. They both are freshmen, Elizabeth Spaulding and Rachel Spaulding. The 1-and-1 already. That rolls in. So, but it is 17 fouls here. The 3-point play is successful. 3 points there for Lawrence. Nice 18-point first quarter for Howland. A pushing foul, and Fitch will take it out underneath here with 38.5 seconds to go. That will be the first foul on Barish. Here comes the Boston set, called by Coach Wilson. His team down a big deficit here in this first quarter. They trail by 14. And once again, another miscue there by Austintown Fitch. Swatted away by Pompelia, so it's going to stay with Austintown Fitch there. But we get a sub here. Number 20, that's for the Tigers. That is Samantha Cox actually checking in tonight as a sophomore. Number 20, Cox checking in. Key minutes here for Howland. here comes number 23 for the Falcons. That was Lanny Henning. And we get another foul here with 14.1 seconds on the clock. Number 20, Elizabeth Spaulding at the charity stripe. That will be the first foul here on number 42, Jessie DeSalvo. So free throws coming up. They were only 4 of 10 from the line on Wednesday against Harding, but they get their first one here. So it's 18-5. Make that the first point there for Elizabeth Spaulding. But they are very talented. That's why they're starting tonight. That's why they're playing tonight, at least, as true freshmen. 1 of 2 there. Rachel Spaulding and Elizabeth Spaulding. So, under 10 seconds to go, first quarter. She gets it off to Pompalia. Pompalia trying to shoot here to end the quarter. Just puts it up anyway. That doesn't go there. End of 1. 18-point first quarter by Howland. And they have a convincing 13-point lead over Austintown Fitch going into the second quarter here on YSN Live. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Start of the second quarter here. Noah Ricks, your play-by-play announcer, live from Howland High School. Coach Pounds and his team putting up 18 points in that first quarter. And they lead 18-5 here over Austintown Fitch. Austintown Fitch is second in the conference at 1-1. Most likely Howland is number 1 in the conference. They are 1-0 with that win over Boardman back in December. But these Howland Lady Tigers, a team that averages 54.1 points a game on offense. Nice first quarter there to lead Austintown Fitch as we get 3 girls in the stack here to start off the second period. And we are underway. Kylie McLean trying to get that steal there. Puts it up. That is a foul. 3 shots coming up there. So, Zeta Crickey for the Austintown Fitch Falcons draw some much-needed contact and some much-needed momentum, as that will be the first foul there on DeSalvo. So we're getting 3 shots coming up here for Austintown Fitch. Crickey puts it up. Good. She was 1 of 3 from the line, and she gets her first one here, so it's 18-6. Taking her time once again, trying to go 3 of 3, and she's 2 of 2 right now, so it's 18-7. But Howland has 5 team fouls here in this first half. Just stay under control here if you're Howland. And she was 2 of 3 there. But 2 important points there for Austintown Fitch, and they will keep the basketball. So 4 points now for Zeta Crickey, the junior. Pass here, up and good. So, Austintown Fitch on a mini 5-0 run. Jordan Binion gets that to go. Howland has been kind of snake-bitten with these kind of runs, but trying to get that to go was Pompalia, gets that to go. So Howland responds right away, and it's 20-9. But you saw those games against Louisville and Boardman. Their opponents have been known to go on some runs. Number 14, Sam Severn up top. She is a freshman. Some freshmen playing some key minutes here for Coach Wilson's squad. Tipped out of bounds. That's going to stay with Fitch here. So we will take it out from the sideline. It appears to be a man here. Alyssa Pompalia guards Crickey, their best scorer. But here comes number 21, Ayla Ray. Ray trying to get somewhere. Good backdoor cut. Going to get that to go. They had to convert there, and they don't get it. Spaulding couldn't get that one to go. So, a unlucky break there. Pompalia fires away. Won't get that to go. No foul there underneath. Pass here. DeSalvo. Wild shot. And we get a jump ball. Going to be called. Going to stay on the Howland side. So Howland gets a lucky break there with 6:44 to go until halftime. We are getting Destiny McCullough checking back in. But important here to rebound if you're Austintown Fitch. They had 24 rebounds on Wednesday. They had to get back to get that one. 15 defensive rebounds. No over and back. That was a tip ball. But they are playing aggressive here on defense here. They trail by 11, 20-9. Puts it up. That is up and out. So once again, Howland, once again, a lucky break. Trying to keep that in play was Crickey. She gets it off. So good job there. They avoid the second chance points. Gets that up to go. So it's 20-11 after the bucket there by Sam Severn. And another steal, another turnover. Here comes transition. Crickey puts that up and gets it to go. Howland has been snake bitten here with these runs, and they now cut the lead down to 7. But here we go. Howland, after trailing 18-4, it's now a 9-2 run here by Austintown Fitch. Pass here. Lawrence to Pompalia. Fires away. Good! So they finally end that run. Alyssa Pompalia connects there. 6 points now for the senior. So the lead is back up to double digits, 23-13. But Fitch had some life there, had some momentum on their side after trailing by 14 in that first quarter. But trying to drive there, going to be a foul. They won't count that. She was fouled before she put up the shot. But we get a sub here. So we will take it out from the baseline as that was a non-shooting foul. Some subs here for Howland. Jesse DeSalvo checking back in for the Howland Lady Tigers. Some box set here by Coach Wilson. Ray to inbound. Back to Ray. Ray takes it up. Won't get that to go. Out of bounds. It will be red ball. Going to stay with Austintown Fitch. Just hold off these long possessions here. Another long offensive possession. Puts it up. And banks in. So the lead is back down to 8. Number 21, Ayla Ray. So Howland trying to respond here. The lead is back down to single digits. The pass here to Pompalia. Austintown Fitch getting on their feet here, trying to encourage their team here. The ball screen going to be set. Puts it up. Won't get that to go. Rebound there by number 22, Kara Pirone. So here comes Austintown Fitch. Up top is Ray. Gets it off to McCullough. McCullough, keep her at bay. Alyssa Masucci guarding and a travel. So Howland gets a lucky break there. So points off the table on that possession for Austintown Fitch. But nice run here by Austintown Fitch. An 11-5 run. Alyssa Pompalia once again, no good. Rebound there by McCullough. She is right there for the board. Push down the floor. Puts it up and out. So a rebound there by Alyssa Pompalia. Howland trying to keep up top here, trying to keep a comfortable lead. A nice bank there. Nice hook shot by Alyssa Pompalia. She's now with 8, and the lead is back up to 10. 25-15. 8 points there for the senior. Aya Pierce, she's leading all scorers so far, but a drive there to the basket. Another good layup there by Ray. Austintown Fitch has some fight in them. They trail by as much as 14, but they cut it down to 8. Alyssa Pompalia. This is what Howland has to do. Just keep going and get the buckets as they get a missed bucket there. Pass there in transition, puts it up. No good. Offensive rebound. They had the box out there. Rebound there by Kylie McLean. So we get a timeout call on the floor by Coach Pounds, trying to regroup. The lead is back down to 8 after they led by as much as 14, and we'll take a 30-second break on YSN Live.
I've always been a people person. I'm transparent. I'm honest. So I've got to make sure I treat every customer the same. The same with respect, the same with dignity, the same with kindness. I just want to work with the customer to do what's best for them. It's not about me. It's about the customer. In the car business, I get to show them a product, show them the benefit of the product, and watch them drive away in the product. My name's Kevin Lawson, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
So, second quarter here is still underway. 25-17 Howland. It's been the story of these Howland Lady Tigers. They go up big, but the other team just come firing right back. They come fighting right back. And, of course, with a nice AAC contender in Howland, the opponents definitely play very hard down to the final whistle, down to the final buzzer. 3:08 to go in the first half, and Howland just trying to end this run here that Fitch has put on. Austintown Fitch. Nice run here. They average 48.6 points a game. Shot there. Taylor Lawrence, no good. She's trying to get the offensive rebound. Rebound there by number 22, Kara Pirone. So Austintown Fitch can cut it down even further. Pass here. Let's just get some patient ball movement here. And foul in one! So Austintown Fitch now cuts it down to 6, trying to cut it down to 5. As number 33, Rachel Spaulding, connects there on that bucket. So they continue this ferocious run. It is now a 15-7 run here. Trying to connect on the three-point play, which she doesn't. So Alyssa Masucci going to stay with Howland there. It was off of Fitch, tipped. So Fitch moves back into the half court here on this set. Howland will inbound the basketball. 2.5 to go in the first half. Can they get that first quarter energy back on their side? Hey, almost a steal. Alyssa Pompalia passes it off. Almost another turnover there by Austintown Fitch. Puts it up, and Taylor Lawrence connects there to lead us back up to 8 here for Howland. 5 points now for Taylor Lawrence, the senior. It's been a roller coaster all year for Howland. The tough schedule, the AAC, the aggressiveness by the AAC teams. Pass here, puts it up, no good. Trying to get that offensive rebound there. Puts it up and gets it to go. Second chance points there. And the lead is back down to 6. 27-21. That's the first 2 for Destiny McCullough. She averages 7.2 points a game. And another timeout calling on the floor. So now you get a 17-9 run here. A 30-second timeout. We will take a short break here on YSN Live.
This tax season is the perfect time for you to turn your tax refund into a vehicle at Greenwood Chevrolet. I'm Tracy, and I will be with you every step of the way. This tax season, don't miss out on the car you want and the worry-free experience you deserve.
27-21 here, about 10 seconds left in this timeout. Coach Pounds just wants his team to stay patient. They don't want to get a little antsy, get excited, and just go trigger happy there when they go up there for buckets. Turnovers there. Nice second quarter here for Austintown Fitch. They have scored 16 points in this quarter. Howland has scored 9. Here comes number 42, Jessie DeSalvo. Good defense there by Crickey. Here comes a trap there. And we get a stoppage of play, a turnover there on the Howland side. So Fitch here can cut the lead down even further. But here comes the press here by Coach Pounds. Good execution here by Coach Pounds. And we get a timeout here, a 30-second timeout. So we will stay here with 1:23 to go in the first half. But these games are far from over here. Howland had a nice 14-point lead in that first quarter. But Fitch has been controlling this second period. They did not want to lose this game tonight. In Fitch, a team that's shot 25 of 58 from the field on Wednesday. They are getting the buckets here, especially down in the paint, where they were 17 of 32 on Wednesday, 53% there. But we get the inbound here, almost loses the handle there. Crickey will take it up top here, under a minute and a half to go first half, gets it off to Ray. Ray gets here to McCullough, pass here, good execution, good ball movement. She keeps it in play to Salvo. DeSalvo slows down the game here. Howland trying to get back on top by a comfortable margin here going into half. Alyssa Pompelia, some backdoor cutting there by DeSalvo down low. Gets the pass off, Pompelia, under a minute to go now. They want to slow the game down. They don't want Fitch to get the ball in their hands. Alyssa Pompelia trying to pick up the intensity here for Howland. Almost a turnover. Fitch was right there. But the pass here, DeSalvo trying to attack. She does! So DeSalvo, nice first half for her. Back up to 8. 6-point game for Jamie DeSalvo, excuse me. Of course, her sister, Jessie, is out there on the floor, number 42. And we get a blocking foul going to be called on Mia Barishore back at the free throw line here, as it's a 29-21 game. 18 fouls for Howland. 18 fouls here in this first half. 1-and-1 coming up here. Ray shooting. Puts it up. That is good. 29-22. The spark that Coach Wilson has found in the second quarter has been working to their advantage. They only had a 5-point first quarter, but now they scored 17 points. We're getting another sub here for Austintown Fitch. Puts it up. That is good. 2 of 2. So the lead is back down to 6. So we get a sub here for Austintown Fitch. So 21.8 seconds to go until halftime. They are still continuing this run. That is an 18-11 run here. A swat away. Here comes transition. Crickey, fast girl, puts it to go. The lead is down to 4. 29-25. Puts up her shot. That doesn't go. Dominant second quarter. It was an 18-5 first quarter for Howland, but they responded right back, Austintown Fitch did, with a 20-11 quarter there, and they cut it down to 4 here at halftime, 29-25, and Coach Pounds has to go in the locker room, get his team regrouped for the third quarter, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes for the third quarter here on YSN Live.
21 News.
Valley hear why the police chief
expand before
Reporters you trust.
Mahoning in Trumbull
Wilmington restaurant
recovering from a
Telling
broken
more local stories
a community in Niles
They're here in Youngstown, right
around our valley.
Here at the University of Dayton
Because you expect
a storybook ending for the Kennedy
this evening. That will push away as we go through.
more local news.
in Mercer County
before they become life-threatening.
21 News. Locally owned. Locally connected.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. with the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Every one of our vehicles has undergone our own 126-point inspection, so it passes the most important inspection, yours. No other dealership has the extra inventory, gives you extra for your trade, and goes the extra mile for you. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
For a great vehicle and a great experience, come to Boardman Mitsubishi today. As always, our full lineup of Mitsubishi models comes with a standard 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Boardman Mitsubishi, your hometown Mitsubishi dealer since 1999.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
Coca's Pizza, always supporting our community and our local athletes. Stop in on game day or score big and have it delivered right to your door. Check out our daily specials at cocaspizza.com. That's Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
Every customer has a story, and at Greenwood Chevrolet, we are committed to making sure it ends with you in the right vehicle. I get to be part of somebody's adventure, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their finances. They trust me to take care of them, and they trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Working with your family can be stressful at times, but because they're family, you know that you're going to get a loving, honest answer, even when things don't make sense, to any problem. Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance.
High-res futurecast shows steady snow for the next few hours.
Still just downright cold.
It is bitter out there.
Several strong bands of lake effect snow.
Wind is kind of the big story today as well.
So if you need a more detailed winter forecast on WFMJ.com and the Storm Tracker 21 app.
As fine as the eye can see, the finest hardwoods from the finest trees. Made for your home and within your means, Baird Brothers will help fulfill your dreams. Let life and light come shining through in quiet morns. And heavy traffic, too. Find your easy-to-afford fine hardwood floors and doors and more at BairdBrothers.com.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
It's a new year at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi with huge savings on over 350 fully inspected vehicles. We have cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and work vehicles. We don't have it, our team will find it. We aim for 100% credit approval with payments as low as $99 per month. And as always, we'll pay top dollar for your trade. For a great vehicle and a great experience, come see why everyone is stopping by at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi.
Okay, so we're just about ready to start this third quarter of play. Both teams are heading back to the bench. Noah Ricks, your play-by-play announcer, to start this second half here from Howland High School. So Howland, they have saw a 18-4 lead evaporate quickly. A nice run, some good transitions, some nice speed by the Austintown Fitch Falcons. They went on a 21-11 run after falling behind 18-4. And just like that, they have cut the lead down to 4. But this is what's been going on for Howland all year. They have struggled to hold on to these big leads. They went up by 15 against Louisville. They went up by 23 against Boardman. But they have held off those ferocious comebacks, and let's see if they can do it here in the second half. 4-point game here for the Howland Tigers, 29-25. And Coach Pounds was frustrated there at the end of the first half, just trying to have his girls stay disciplined. They let it get away from them in the second quarter there. It was basically a tale of two quarters as Austintown Fitch gets the ball. They put it up, and no good. Rebound there by DeSalvo. So Coach Pounds most likely gave them a pep talk there in the locker room. A rebound there by Jamie DeSalvo, excuse me. I keep confusing that with Jesse DeSalvo. Puts it up. No foul. Going to stay with the Howland Tigers here on their side of the floor. So we will take it out here from the baseline. So a box set, I believe, coming up here for Coach Pounds. Gets it off to Alyssa Masucci. She had 6 points in that first half. Gets it off to Pompelia, leading the Tigers with 8, and she now has 10. So the lead is back up to 6 here for Howland. The lead is 31-25. They start off the second half on a good note. Kind of a nightmare of a second quarter there for Howland, but they get another turnover here. Austintown Fitch commits another turnover here. So moving around the perimeter, she loses it, so we have to fight for the ball. She gets it back. Back here, Pompelia fires away long. Won't go, but an offensive rebound by Taylor Lawrence, who connects. So it's now 33-25, and Howland is just building up that lead. 7 points now for Taylor Lawrence. But the pass here, long pass. Shot there, up and out. Tip there for the ball. Jamie DeSalvo fighting for it, gets it off, puts it up and out. Once again, another offensive rebound and a foul. So Fitch had 9 offensive rebounds against Harding, and they get an important offensive rebound here. As that will be the first foul of the second half for either side. Number 30, Kylie McLean, going to be called with her first. So at the free throw line is Ayla Ray, their best free throw shooter at 77% coming into this game. Putting it up, that is good. So the lead is back down to 7 here for Howland. Some subs coming in for Howland. Mia Barish checking back in. Jamie DeSalvo heading to the bench this time. So Ray with 7 points here for Fitch. Now makes it 8. So Fitch responds. They cut the lead back down to 6. 33-27. So shot there. Alyssa Masucci. Splash. So the lead is up to 9 now for Howland. 9 points there for the young sophomore, Alyssa Masucci. 36-27 Howland. But just keeping discipline is key here. Leads can evaporate very quickly. You definitely see that in the NBA with Golden State. puts it up. Foul and one. Nice attack to the basket there by Destiny McCullough, who attacks down low. 36-29 here. Timeout call by Coach Wilson. 5:52 left in the third quarter of play. And Fitch still has that fight in them, down 7. They trail 36-29, and we'll be back here in just a minute here on YSN Live.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
So back here, third quarter, 36-29 Howland. They have scored 7 points here in this third quarter. Fitch has scored 4. And she'll try to make it and one is Destiny McCullough. Destiny McCullough with 4 points now, trying to make it 5 here for Austintown Fitch. At the charity stripe. And trying to connect. Destiny McCullough only had 1 free throw attempt, which she missed against Harding. And that one doesn't go. So the lead remains 7 here for Howland. 36-29. Alyssa Pompelia taking it at the point. She's moving around to the right wing now. Some defense there by Ray. Maybe fans wanted to travel here on the Fitch side, but they're not going to get it. Alyssa Pompelia fakes, going to drive, puts it up, no good. Rebound there by Lawrence, who puts it in the glass. So good second chance points there by Howland, and the lead is back up to 9. 38-29 ball game here for Howland. Pass here to Crickey. A pass here, moving it around. Ball movement here by Coach Wilson. The shot there, no good. So a rebound there by Howland. They're pushing it down the floor once again, trying to get back up to double digits. And going to be a foul here with 4:58 to go in the third. Blocking foul going to be called. That will be the first foul on number 33, Rachel Spaulding. So box set coming up for Coach Pounds. Alyssa Pompelia now takes it. They lead by 9. And they want to keep it that way. Trying to get up even more. Drive there, and a foul going to be called on McCullough. She will shoot a pair. Taylor Lawrence heading to the charity stripe there. So McCullough picks up a foul here. And that's going to be the second foul on McCullough after she had no fouls on Wednesday. So 2 team fouls for both sides. That goes out there for Taylor Lawrence. But she will get a chance to put it up to 10. Taylor Lawrence with 9 points here for the Tigers, just trailing Pompelia. Puts it up. That is going in. 39-29. The lead is back up to 10 here for Howland. Push here. So 10 points now for Taylor Lawrence, the senior here for Howland. Shot there. Wild shot that goes out of bounds. Going to go back to Howland. So a missed shot there. Keep in mind, I believe that was Crickey. She was 7 of 16. She had 7 3-pointers against Harding on Wednesday. She was 7, I believe, of 16 overall for 44% from downtown. But the pass out there, Gia Hosso now for the Tigers. Puts it up, gets at the go. So nice drive there by Gia Hosso. 41-29. Gia Hosso, the young sophomore, coming in off the bench. A 1-year letter winner for these Tigers. And it's a 4:15 to go in the third quarter. A full 60-second timeout. So we'll be back here on YSN Live.
Now is the time to think about your future, where you want to go, what you want to be. Your future can start now at Kent State Salem or Kent State East Liverpool. We have programs that will open doors and provide opportunities for you to pursue your passion. We are affordable, we are close. You call it hometown, we call it Kent State University. Learn more at www.kent.edu/Columbiana. You belong here.
Working with your family can be stressful at times, but because they're family, you know that you're going to get a loving, honest answer, even when things don't make sense, to any problem. Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance.
So Howland, definitely a better quarter here than they had in the second. 41-29. But Fitch still has some life in them. So 12 points scored by Howland, 4 points scored by Fitch in this third. So halfway through the third period, Fitch trying to get something going. Here comes McCullough down low, gets it out. Shot there, that was blocked. Jay keeping in play too. So nice defensive effort by Mia Barish. Keeping them off of the boards, keeping them off of the buckets. So here we go. The drive there, puts it up. She'll draw contact. So Alyssa Masucci with 9 will head to the charity stripe there with 3:43 to go in the third quarter. As that will be the third foul now on McCullough. McCullough getting some fouls here as of late. Puts it up. That is going in. So the lead is up to 13 now. As we get a sub here, that is Lanny Henning for the Austintown Fitch Falcons. Puts it up. She is 1 of 2 there. So the lead remains 42-29 Howland. But here comes the drive there. Lanny Henning puts it up. That goes out. So Fitch struggling in this third quarter like they did in the first quarter. It's been a tale of quarters here. Howland controlled the first quarter. Fitch controlled the second. And now Howland is controlling the third. But here comes Pompalia, mid-range. That's good. So Alyssa Pompalia now with 12. She definitely has the shooting form. The talented senior with 12. It's now 44-29. The lead is up to 15 now. Largest lead of the game for Howland. But keep in mind, these leads can evaporate very quickly. Coach Pounds wants to, definitely has that in the back of his mind on that bench for Howland. As that will be the second foul on Alyssa Masucci. So we'll take it out from the sideline here. 3 girls in the stack here for Austintown Fitch. Here comes Ray. Averages 9.2 points a game. And a steal there. Austintown Fitch had 16 against Harding. The pass there. Puts it up. Blocked. Keeps it in play. Henning. Shot there. That goes up and good. So nice mid-range jumper. She is a very good mid-range jumper. Kara Pirom. And finally, that long run comes to an end. I believe that's her first bucket of the night here as well. So it's now 44-31. With 2.5 to go in the third. Puts it up, and a foul going to be called. So Howland is driving very hard to the basket like they did in the first. Taylor Lawrence heading back to the free throw line with 10 points here for the Howland Tigers. That will be the third foul on Ayla Ray. She puts it up. That goes out, unfortunately. But Ayla Ray picking up that foul after she only had 1 against Harding. Some subs here for Howland, trying to put the lead up to 14 now for Howland. Taylor Lawrence taking her time. That goes up and good. So 45 points here in the third quarter for Howland, and a timeout called on the floor. 2:25 left in the third quarter of play, and it's a 45-31 lead for Howland, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
The feeling when my hands are on the piano, it's become comforting. It's somewhere that I can express myself. I go to Youngstown State University, and my passion is playing music. YSU is allowing me to take what I love and turn it into a career and do it every single day of my life. I'm Alyssa, and I'm YN proud.
So Howland has been doing a good job in this third quarter, keeping Fitch on their toes. They have only scored 6 points here in this quarter after they cut it down to 4 to end the first half, but they're still playing. Here comes number 33, Rachel Spaulding. A pass here now to Ray. And a loose ball there, picked back up by Fitch. Henning trying to drive. Henning, bounce pass here. Another mid-range jumper. That goes out. She almost had it again there. Here we go, the drive there. Put up, good. So Howland now on top, 47-31, their largest lead. It's 47-31, a 16-point game. 8 points there for DeSalvo, the senior. The pass here, Fitch trying to get something going to end this third period. A minute and a half to go now. Moving around the screen here, Ray trying to get something going. Swatted away, but a foul by DeSalvo. That will be her third. An obvious foul there. So we are at the free throw line, and they send their best free throw shooter to the line. The Fitch Falcons trying to get any points they can, trailing by 16. She's taking her time. That goes up and out. So she misses the first one there. McCullough checking back in. And we also get a sub here. That is number 32 for the Howland Tigers. Amia Silvers, the sophomore. So she'll try to make it one of two here. Ayla Ray. Good. So it's 47-32. The lead is back down to 15. Want to slow the game down. 9 points there for Ayla Ray. Moving around. Ball movement around the perimeter is necessary here. Shot there. Pompalia splash. Alyssa Pompalia now with 15. 50-32. And the lead is up to a convincing 18-point advantage. So nice, strong third quarter here by Howland. Trying to put this ball game away. A minute to go, third period. But a shot there. Crickey, no good. And she had to fight for that ball. A foul going to be called here. It's going to stay with Howland, by the way. That's going to be the pushing foul. That's going to be the fourth foul on Ray. One more, she's done. So the third quarter kind of getting away from Austintown Fitch as Elizabeth Spaulding checks back in. Ray will have to take a seat with 4 fouls. So they have took out their best free throw shooter. And that was what Fitch needed at that moment. Here comes Pompalia moving around. Pass here at high post. It down low. No good. Jessie DeSalvo. Jump ball could be called. It's going to stay with Howland on this side of the floor. 35.1 seconds left on the clock. But nice adjustments here by Coach Pounds at halftime. Of course, when you're frustrated as a coach like that, you definitely motivated to fix on your mistakes. As another foul going to be called here on Austintown Fitch. So that's already 16 fouls here for Fitch in this third period. That will be the fourth on McCullough. So they have now put their best shooter in foul trouble. So Fitch trying to avoid collapsing here in this third period. Puts it up. That is out. Taylor Lawrence there. Once again, another shot goes out there. We get some subs here. Number 14, Sam Severn. Checking in for Austintown Fitch. So they have to go a little bit smaller here in this lineup. Their best skill players are out here. 51-32. The lead is now up to 19. 30 seconds to go, third period of play. Fitch just trying to get anything going. But their best scorer is still out there. Crickey, who puts up a shot. That goes out. That is just how this third quarter has been going for Austintown Fitch. And a lot of frustration by Coach Wilson. That was just an unlucky break there by Austintown Fitch. Here comes the 2-3 coming up for Howland. Bounce pass here. 3 is up and out. So, only 7 points here for Fitch in this third period. And the game is starting to get out of reach here. Trying to put up the shot. That goes out there. So, nice second half start here by Howland. Third quarter comes to a close. They score 22 points in that third period. And Fitch only scores 7. So, end of 3 here. 51-32 Howland on YSN Live.
The feeling when my hands are on the piano, it's become comforting.
You can see these players get to know these names, get to know these coaches at a more personal level than truly you ever did before. And I think YSN has been a big influential factor in bringing us that level of personal connection that we haven't seen any other company truly be able to do. If my legacy goes down as being the voice of the Austintown Fitch Falcons, I can hang my hat on that and be proud of it at the end of the day. My name is Ty Bartell, and my sports network is your sports network.
So, start of the fourth period here. Noah Ricks, your play-by-play announcer here on YSN Live. And Howland has a very comfortable 19-point lead. But Fitch trying to go out with some pride here, trying to cut the lead down. Of course, it's definitely going to be extremely tough here when you're down 19 like this. But a 22-7 third quarter by Howland has put them in a very comfortable margin to go into 7-5 on the year as Alyssa Masucci to inbound. They have a game just 2 days from now here when they host Cardinal Mooney. That's going to be an exciting game on YSN Live. Austintown Fitch, as that 3 there by Pompelia goes out. So a rebound there by Fitch, pushed down the floor. Fitch will go back home to play Massillon, Washington on January 15th. That is next Saturday. So they'll take a week off, and as that goes in, so the lead is now up to 21, 53-32. And they continue the second half. But Crickey trying to get that to go. Crickey has been held at bay here. I believe that's 8 points for Crickey here in this fourth period. This ball game here. But that will be the fourth foul on Jamie DeSalvo here. As subs coming in for Howland, DeSalvo will take a seat. Barish checking in for her. So another 2-3 coming up for Howland. But Coach Pounds is very pleased with the way his team has been getting back to themselves and fixing on their mistakes there from the second quarter. Fitch, if nothing crazy happens here, if they don't get a comeback here, they'll drop to 8-6. So number 13 in the ball game, Andrea Moore, will head to the charity stripe here for Austintown Fitch. She is a junior. She will shoot free throws here. Andrea Moore was 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 50% against Harding on Wednesday. First one goes out. So points have not been going their way here as Hoso checks in for Howland. Lawrence will go out with 12 points with a good ovation there, even if it wasn't standing there by the Howland faithful. Puts it up here. That rolls in. So the lead is down to 20, 53-33. But Howland, Kylie McLean up top. And we get a travel violation here. So Fitch trying to get some momentum back on their side here, trailing by 20 with 6:49 to go in the ball game. So Howland will have to get back on defense. Alyssa Pompelia guarding Crickey, their best scorer. The pass here. Here comes number 33, Rachel Spaulding. Good defense there by Hoso, trying to get there. Alyssa Pompelia now. She is guarding Crickey once again. Puts it up. That is no good. And stays with Austintown Fitch. That goes in. So, 3 points there. 3 quick points there. And the lead is back down to 18. That was number 33, Rachel Spalding, who now scores there for Austintown Fitch. Here comes the call here by Coach Pounds. No good. Alyssa Pompalia once again couldn't get that to go. We get a jump ball, going to be called. Going to go back to Fitch here. So, a 3-0 mini run here by Austintown Fitch. Let's see if they can keep this going here. Trailing by 18 with under 6 to play. Here comes the call here by Coach Wilson on the sideline. The bounce pass here. A turnover taken away. That is number 30, Kylie McLean. Alyssa Pompalia sending the ball screen there for Howland. Gets it off to Alyssa Masucci. Thinking about it. Gets it off down low. Puts it up. Mia Barish couldn't get that one to go. So, another missed opportunity there for Howland. So, Fitch down low. Andrea Moore trying to attack. Avoids the travel. That doesn't go. She gets her own board and a foul. 2 shots coming up. Andrea Moore heading back to the free throw line. She is 1 of 2 as of now. So we get another foul here on Howland. Coach Pounds will send Taylor Lawrence back in. Same as Amia Silvers. That will be the second foul on number 30, Kylie McLean, who has been held silent tonight. No points so far here for McLean as the first one goes in. The lead is down to 17 here. So subs coming in for Howland as Barish and Masucci check out. But that was only the second foul on Kylie McLean. She'll try to make it 2 of 2 here. Moore puts it up and out. Swatted away. Going to stay with Fitch. So, Fitch once again with new life here. Trying to take advantage of these opportunities. They trail by 17. A 4-0 mini run so far for the Falcons. Puts it up. No good. Trying to get the offensive rebound was Moore. Moore tried to get it again. So nice hustle there by Andrea Moore. Howland wasn't ready for that, but Howland will get the basketball back with 5:08 to play in a comfortable 17-point margin. Time of possession, just slow this game down and get out of here with a victory. Play smart. Play discipline, stay home on your assignments. If you're Howland, get the screens, puts it up, count it, and 1. So Howland ends that 4-0 mini run as Kylie McLean finally scores her first bucket of the night. And she will try to make it a 3-point play. Nice drive there. That will be a foul on Fitch. That will actually be the first foul on Crickey. 1-1. That is good. The 3-point play is successful. But 17 fouls here for Fitch. So it is now in the bonus here. Make it 3 now for Kylie McLean, who actually takes a seat. Nice effort there by McLean. 56-36. The pass here, Fitch. 4.5 to play, and this game you can definitely count this one marked for Howland, who will improve to 7-5 on the year. Big game coming up against Cardinal Mooney on Monday. A 2-day break, just a 2-day break. But Fitch will take a 7-day break as Crickey gets that in. So Crickey now with 10 points here for Austintown Fitch. A timeout called on the floor. We will stay here, but they will take a week off to regroup and get things back on track because you got a tough Massillon Washington team. Well, that will take the long trip out to Austintown to take on the Falcons. But, of course, you want to make it back to districts for the first time since 2019, and you want to win your first district championship in 34 years. The last time they won their district was back in 1988 when they went to the regional semifinals and just lost to Glen Oak 44-41 down in Massillon. The farthest they went was to the regional finals back in 1984, where they lost 39-22 to Canton McKinley, once again down in Massillon. But just regroup and get ready for Massillon, Washington. As we are coming out of the timeout. And it is about an hour 12 drive. Hour 12-minute drive for Massillon, Washington. Up to Fitch. So halfway through this fourth period. And Howland can just get the time of possession in their hands. Low for Alyssa Pompalia. Taken back. 56-38 here. The lead is 18. Pass here. Once again, an elbow shot that rolls in. So she is a good mid-range shooter. That is number 22, Cara Pirone, the 5'11" forward. She is a junior. But here comes Alyssa Pompalia. The screen there by Taylor Lawrence. 3.5 to go. 56-40 game now. Out of bounds, going to stay with Howland. The Fitch faithful did not like that. We get Jessie DeSalvo checking back in. And I believe Alyssa Pompalia with 15 points will check out. Trying to move around. Gets it off to Taylor Lawrence. She has 12 here for Howland. So they will just move around here. Keep the ball out of Fitch's hands. And be comfortable. But don't get too comfortable. As that goes out. As Jamie DeSalvo fighting for that loose ball. So Fitch will get the basketball back here. With 3:07 to play. So Ray with 4 fouls here for Austintown Fitch. She'll try to get things going. They now trail by 16. Backdoor cut. Here comes McCullough. And a steal there. Got a little too excited there. The turnover there by Howland. And here we go. It's number 30, Kylie McLean. Pass here to Alyssa Masucci. Alyssa Masucci has 12 as well for Howland. So Jamie DeSalvo, 2.5 to play in a comfortable 56-40 game. But Howland will improve to 2-0 in the conference. Fitch will drop to 1-2. And as that goes in for Alyssa Masucci, who now has 14, the conference is definitely in their grasp. Trying to win their first conference title in 5 years. Trying to win their first district championship since 2008. Puts it up. Off. Rebound there. But that was the year they went to the regional finals where they lost a heartbreaking overtime game to Boardman, 43-35, down at the Canton Civic Center. That is definitely a goal for Coach Pounds and his squad. Subs coming back in for Howland as it's now 58-40. As Howland will take it out here. It will just be keep away time here for Howland. But nice job. Just after you started 0-3, they have won 7 games in that stretch. 7 of their last 9 games. 7-2 stretch here for Howland. The pass here. Hosso in the ball game. Gia Hosso. Now at the corner, takes it. No good. Jessie DeSalvo. And that's going to go back to Austintown Fitch. So with 1:39 to go, we'll get a sub here. Amia Silvers checking back in for Howland. Jamie DeSalvo with 8 points goes to the bench. So we get a sub here, number 14 for the Tigers. That is Sophia Powell. Checks in, Alyssa Pompalia checks out with 15 points. And I believe her night is done here for Howland. I believe she is the leading scorer for both sides. 1.5 to go. Fitch trying to get some more points here to end this contest. Fitch is a team that has given up 41.3 points a game. As mentioned, they average 48.6 points a game on offense. Wave it off. Hand check. So that will be another foul here on Howland. That will be the first foul on Hoso. So we were at the charity stripe. Number 33, that is Rachel Spaulding, the freshman. She is 5'5". The guard. The 1-and-1 coming up. That goes out. Fighting for it was Moore. So we get another jump ball here. It's going to go back to Fitch here. They will keep it on their side of the floor here. So number 1, Zeta Crickey to inbound the box set coming up here. Pass here to Ray. Ball movement to the left wing now. Pass here, and a 3. The lead is down to 15, 58-43. A minute 10 to go in this contest. 13 points for Zeta Crickey. And she has been held to 13 points. She does average 19 points a game. So now make it 260 points now on the year for Zeta Crickey. The 5'5" guard, she is a junior for Austintown Fitch. And with 45 seconds to go in this timeout, it's all about execution for the younger girls. You see one of the girls out there for Howland, number 15, Emily Adams, is out there. She is a 5'2" freshman, a guard here for the Tigers. You see Hoso out there. You see DeSalvo, Jesse DeSalvo. You see Sophia Powell. You see number 32, Amia Silvers, who is a 5'10" sophomore, the forward. And definitely keep these girls on track for next year because you're losing girls like Pompelia. You're losing girls like DeSalvo, also Lawrence. Their post player, they're losing their best scorer. And they're losing another good scorer in Taylor Lawrence. Put the pass here to Gia Hoso. Let's see what she can do. They lead by 15 here. A minute to play now. Trying to get things going on offense. Almost a steal there. A foul going to be called, and she fouled out. So that was number 21, Ayla Ray. She fouls out of this contest with 55.7 to play. And they will have to force Lanny Henning to check in for the Austintown Fitch Falcons. So at the free throw line is number 14, Sophia Powell, 5'7" freshman. No one is back there for Howland. Puts it up. That is good. So she scores there for Howland. It's 59-43. First point there for Sophia Powell, a young JV player here for Howland. Puts it up. That is good. 2-2. So they have now scored 60. And it's 60-43, under a minute to play. Here comes number 14 for the Falcons. That is Sam Severn. Moving around, Lanny Henning. She is a sophomore here for Fitch. But the shot there is up and out. Trying to get it, and they get it. It is Hoso taking it. Hoso taking it for Howland. Now, Emily Adams, under 30 seconds to play. And what a win here for Howland. Improves to 2-0 in the conference, and definitely have some more important games coming up, especially against teams like Harding and Canfield. And they also got Boardman again as well. The shot there is up, no good. And that will do it here for this contest. Howland, a dominant 60-43 win over Austintown Fitch. Things kind of went away from them in the second quarter, but they got things together in the second half, had a strong 22-7 third quarter, and that's how they pull away with this 17-point victory. Kudos to Coach Pounds and his squad, improving to 7-5 on the year and 2-0 in the conference, as the Austintown Fitch Falcons will drop to 8-6 on the year. They got a game against Washington next week, Massillon, Washington, and they will drop to 1-2, under 500 in the conference. But of course, Howland leading in this conference. They last won their league in 2017. Howland winning their league in 2017 where they lost in the district semifinals to Southeast down, ironically, at Austintown Fitch. But the goal here is to make it to regionals for the first time since 2008. Trying to win their district again. They have won 5 district championships, but just keep the boat rowing. You definitely got some more tough opponents coming up, especially against Cardinal Moody here on Monday, but just keep the boat rowing. If you're Coach Pounds and squad, just keep your skilled players honest and humble, and keep your post players honest and humble as well, and you will go from there. So final score here from Howland High School, it is the Howland Lady Tigers 60 and the Austintown Fitch Lady Falcons 43. This has been Noah Ricks, your play-by-play announcer, saying good night and have a good evening here on YSN Live.
21 News.
Valley React.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.